Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for What is My Ex Thinking? So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's ask the universe, what are Taurus's exes thinking, please? Please tell us. Whoa, better get that one. There it is. Please tell us. What's Taurus's exes thinking, please, universe? Taurus's exes. What are they thinking? Please give me some more cards for Taurus's exes. What are they thinking, universe? The King of Pentacles. Well, looks like they're thinking about you already. What's Taurus's ex thinking, please? Okay, let's see what we have here. We've got enough cards to start. Alrighty. The overall energy, Taurus, the Hanged Man. This is in both your energies. This is doing a lot of in-depth thinking, a lot of seeking answers and getting them. So up here in your specific energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. Yeah, you feel like you put a lot of work into something and that you were waiting for it to come to fruition. So you put a lot of work into this relationship. And it feels like all you were doing is like waiting, and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't turning into the relationship that you were hoping. Just a lot of waiting. And you're still waiting, I think. So we also have the Ten of Swords here. This is in your energy, and this is cycling out. This is hurt. So the hurt is cycling out now, and it's probably because of you've reached out to the universe. You've done a lot of like praying, meditating over this whole situation, and you're beginning to heal. You're healing. So this is helping that hurt to cycle out. So under the waiting card, the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Emperor. This is in both your energies. This is the card of Aries, but it is the energy of being set in your ways, being kind of stubborn and rigid, well-liked and well-respected, but stubborn and rigid in your thinking, not just you, them too. So it feels like you're both like button heads. That's what it feels like. So, and Aries, that's the ram. So next to that is this hangman. And this hangman is getting the answers that you're seeking, both of you. On the other side of that is the moon. This is under the Four of Swords, the healing, meditating, praying to the universe, and next to the Hangman. These are both really spiritual cards. The Moon, the card of Pisces. This is the energy of not being able to see the whole picture, about things are not exactly what they seem. So there could have been secrets. It could have been stubbornness that was interfering with the way the two of you communicated. Like it just, you're, neither one of you were letting the other one see the whole person. That's how I feel in this reading. Let's read on. Under the Emperor, we have the King of Pentacles. This is in their energy. This is you in their energy. I guess they could also be an earth sign, but this is strong earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And if you look at this card, you will see that the figure in this card is really admiring that pentacle on his or her lap. They're looking at you fondly, very fondly. But they feel like they weren't getting everything out of this relationship. Now it comes to this moon. I just feel like you're both kind of holding back in this relationship, not really giving it your all, or just not letting your whole selves, either one of you, into this relationship. But they feel like they just weren't getting everything. They weren't. I mean, I'm not saying that they weren't, but they really feel like they weren't getting their fair shake in this relationship, that they were getting peanuts, that it's like they can feel it, that there was something wrong. They feel like they weren't getting enough, and they really don't know, probably can't put their finger on it, what it was, but they do adore you, and they're still thinking about you. So next to the Six of Pentacles here, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is under the Moon card. So this is in their energy, and it's like they're thinking, they were thinking that because they couldn't, they weren't getting everything they needed out of this relationship, that this Ten of Pentacles may not be possible. Look at all the pentacles in their energy, Taurus. It's all about you. And I think they were, which you didn't know because of the Moon card, and something that they held back from telling you, was they really wanted to go deeper with this relationship. They were kind of looking at this as if they were going to make a happy home and family, and try to create a secure foundation with you. But more pentacles, all these pentacles in their energy. So I think they think that you and them both, I think both, just want to be single now. I need more cards. That's just kind of confusing. Taurus's ex, please give me some more cards. Universe, please tell me what's going on there. Oh, okay. Well, down there in their energy, this Nine of Pentacles, that was kind of confusing me. They feel like they need to move on as a single person now, because of the Death card that came out, the card of Scorpio. The Death card is renewal and transformation. So it feels like they were thinking that they may want to make a life with you here, but then you broke up, and now they're having to make, that you're both having to renew your singleness here. You know what I mean? You're both moving on as single, uh, as in the end of the old, the beginning of the new, and being single, and that's how they feel it's supposed to be. But on the other hand, the Ten of Cups came out, and it's next to the Moon card, and this is in both your energies. There was a huge possibility here for happiness and love. There really was. That's a Ten of Cups. And then they were thinking Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Cups was in both your energies, which is a lot of love and family and happiness. Sure can't. A lot of times I can see what happened. I cannot see what happened. The only thing I can see is that you were button heads. You're both being stubborn and withholding. I think you were holding each other from each other, uh, not physically, as much as mentally or spiritually. Just not. You're just too busy doing this. So. And then we had the Two of Wands that came out in your energy. And this says that you are or have been or are willing to look out over the world to see if there's somebody better for you out there. So this could be through the internet or social media, but either way, it is just kind of like glancing out through the world to see what's out there for you. So what your ex is thinking here. See, you're healing. You've reached out to the universe and you are healing. You're cycling out of that Ten of Swords. You spent a lot of time waiting for this relationship to get better, and maybe you were even waiting for them to come back to you and hadn't. So you're now ready to look out over the universe. The two of you are just kind of button heads, and now you're both in this place of wanting kind of answers and guidance from the universe, which you're both receiving. And we had the Moon card come out, the card of Pisces, in both your energies, and that was just like not seeing the whole picture. This, I think, is the whole picture that could have been this Ten of Cups. And under the Emperor, we had the King of Pentacles. They're still admiring you, still looking at you and missing you. They feel like they just weren't getting what they needed out of the relationship, though. And so, and they were focused on this Ten of Pentacles, this secure, stable relationship, but it's fallen apart. And so now they feel like you both need to move on as single people. At least that's where you're at. You're having, not, you have to move on now as single people. So that is what's going on now, and that is what's on their mind, and that's what they need. They feel like they need answers. They need to find the way to move on from this relationship. Wow. Well, thanks for watching Quickie Tarot, Taurus.